Listen!
Welcome everyone, this is Andres Restart, and this time we are talking about whether there is online multiplayer or not in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So a lot of people are really hoping there's some level of online multiplayer in this game because it's a multiplayer game, it's a big deal, this is the next big 2D Mario game, and from what we've seen of the game so far in the trailer, when we see the different characters moving around, presumably multiplayer, that seems pretty obvious. There doesn't look to be collision like previous 2D Mario games, which is making this multiplayer look to be a lot better. So it's exciting some people, myself included, and there's a bit of discussion and an optimism that there might be online multiplayer in this game. I'm not so sure about this, but there are some reasons on both sides here, so that's what we'll be discussing today. But before we go further, let me point out that we are aiming to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you do enjoy my content, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. With your help, it just might be possible. So taking a look at Nintendo's website for Super Mario Bros. Wonder, when you go ahead and you check the description, this is what they say about multiplayer toward the bottom. Team up with up to 3 friends locally and gather around one Nintendo Switch system to experience the game-bending Wonder effects together as you tackle courses as a team and help each other on your way to the goal. So, okay, we have confirmation that there's multiplayer. There wasn't really much doubt for that, but here they say locally, and there's not really much mention of online play. So by reading this alone, I'm thinking there probably isn't online play. However, if you go to the very bottom of this page, there is something that gives some people hope. So, for example, here it says a Nintendo Switch Online membership is sold separately, is required for save data cloud backup. That's how most Nintendo games are. But this next line here is where the optimism is coming in from some. This software includes online features that require a Nintendo Switch Online membership, sold separately, and a Nintendo account. Not available in all countries, internet access required for online features, terms apply, blah 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 blah. So here there is some indication that there will be online features in this game, and that seems to be separate from just like, you know, Switch Online, save data, cloud backup. So could there be something more than just basic local multiplayer when here in this description it's suggesting there could be some sort of online features? I think there is a possibility, but I'm still not expecting it, and let me explain why. So if we go to Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, for example, this game is a very similar game. It's a platformer, a 2D platformer, and it has multiplayer, local multiplayer. In the same way you can play local multiplayer in the Mario Bros. Games, you can in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. And it also has online features, but the online features are nothing really. Like here, if you check the bottom of the page, right, it'll say a very similar thing. Nintendo Switch Online membership sold separately, required for online play. So here it even mentions online play. It didn't mention that specifically for Mario Bros. Wonder. And the online play for Return to Dreamland Deluxe is nothing that crazy here. Hop online to see global fun facts or compete against player records from all over the world in Samurai Kirby 100. So it's a leaderboard for a single minigame, and you can see fun facts. Like, that's what the online play is about. It's not competing against each other or your friends or others around the world. But that's a Kirby game, not a Mario game. So let's take a look at the best comparison. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is a 2D Mario game. It is enhanced from the Wii U version. They added all the DLC, some extra new content. It's been improved, some quality of life updates. Does this have any sort of online multiplayer? No, it does not have online multiplayer. There is local multiplayer, but there is internet access required for the videos gallery. So there's some level of online support, but it is not online multiplayer. And given that this is the prior 2D Mario experience, I am inclined to think that they're probably not going to do anything special with Mario Bros. Wonder if they have not shown it off yet. But just because it hasn't been shown off doesn't mean it's not there. In fact, there are very many cases where Nintendo will show off a game and we only see a part of it and people think, oh, there must not be much there, and yep, there still is. For example, in Tears of the Kingdom, the depths Nintendo didn't talk about that at all, yet that's the biggest expansion to the overall game. So taking that into consideration, that there could just be a lot that Nintendo has yet to show off about Mario Bros. Wonder. They did just give us just the initial trailer. There may be still things to learn about this game, including potentially online multiplayer. And to give some additional hope here, there is Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Albeit it's more of a 3D Mario game, but it does have multiplayer, and it is online multiplayer, and this is a bit more of a recent entry in the series. It came out early 2021, so maybe they could be adding online multiplayer to Mario Bros. Wonder. But if you want me to tell you what I think is going to happen, I think what's going to happen is that there's not going to be online multiplayer with this game. I don't think that's going to be the case, not in the traditional sense. I think when they go ahead and they explain here that you team up with 3 friends locally and then they don't specify anything in terms of online, that to me is a strong hint that there isn't online multiplayer. Because when we take a look at, say, for example, 3D World plus Bowser's Fury that did include multiplayer, they talk about it. Here, look. Pounce and climb through dozens of colorful courses, multiply the fun by teaming up with or competing against friends locally or online to reach each stage's goal. So here they say it explicitly. It's very clear, it's specific, there's not much left for interpretation. But of course, we go back to, say, for example, Kirby's Return to the Dreamland Deluxe. They didn't announce the epilogue story until right before the game came out. And if you were to check the website, you wouldn't see the whole Magolor epilogue stuff until afterwards. They did update the website to have this stuff. So it's possible that they could be hiding away online multiplayer and they will add those details later on. That is definitely possible. But I think the implication here, by not even bringing it up at this point, is that it's just not in the game. And Nintendo does this a lot. So I am not expecting traditional online multiplayer. However, I do think there's still a lot that Nintendo can show off about Mario Bros. Wonder. There may be mini games, there may be leaderboards, there may be some sort of challenge mode where they may add some sort of new feature that has some level of online competition, but I don't expect it in the traditional sense with the main campaign. But to offer a little bit more optimism beyond just there's probably going to be some sort of feature that we don't know about this game yet that will require online play, that much seems clear. There's always DLC after the fact. They could add something afterwards as well. So there's still a lot of room for things we don't know about with Mario Bros. Wonder. I do think there are features they have yet to announce. I just don't think it's online multiplayer in the traditional sense. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. This is Andres Restart. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care. Bye.